These songs, by the way, these are not just any old karaoke tapes, but these are songs that I had my Finochio club musicians record for me in Burlingame, California. Many years ago, when I knew Finocchio, I would leave California, so I would do shows. And so these are my arrangements taped in a studio, but I'm singing. There's no lip syncing. As Finocchio, they didn't allow lip syncing. Everything was live. Sometimes I wish we had to lip sync when we had a sore throat or we had a new arrangement to break, because sometimes it was terrifying to do a new song and forget the lyrics, but that's the price you pay when you sing live. Oh my God, I think I died and went to heaven. What is this? Oh, how lovely. I got them before I died. Somebody tell me, people get flowers in this country when they die. I got them now. How lovely. And this love, oh, another one too. Oh, my, how kind of you. How nice. Oh my goodness. Write it down for the critics to know. I don't know if these people are giving me the flowers. I'll tell you an anecdote about flowers, about Finocchio. Please last me until tomorrow. They were cheap in the 60s, but they're expensive nowadays. At Finocchio's, there was an entertainer who used to tell the boyfriend, every Saturday night, bring me flowers. Well, Mrs. Finocchio was too wise for that, so he would get flowers, and people would say, oh, how nice. But it was a joke because it was the boyfriend. But usually when I get flowers are from strangers, people I never get to know. And that's, life is sarcastic because sometimes your friends don't call you and you get flowers from strangers. Well, and Michelle, I must thank you. She flew, this is a great honor to me, from Holland, Europe, all the way to Las Vegas to stay Saturday night to see me perform, and she's taking that red-eye flight back home. So to me, this is a great honor to have somebody fly far away from me. Thank you. And I'm sure there's other people here too, and they tell me later, David, we went to see you at your show, and you didn't announce me. Hell, how can I, if you don't tell me you're here, how can I announce you? You know, well, is Lavina here? Just say who you're here. Anybody who came to see me special, so I can say hello to you. Well, not everybody came to see me, but some people, I did a show last month here, and they came from Phoenix and Southern California and so on, even Palm Springs. Anyway, I'm supposed to introduce this segment now. In the 70s, I was quite a poor boy from Cuba, and when I went to San Francisco, and my partner then, who is still with me, was Mr. Finocchio, Finocchio, she claimed she was very fond of him and I. And she said, if you wish to take photos of the show, I had no idea, 40 years later, whatever it is now, I was doing a tribute, Memoirs, but she said, if you want to take photos, videos of the show, please do. And she never wanted cameras. I mean, cameras, yes, but not video cameras. But in those days, video cameras were very expensive. So we had a Super 8 camera. To those over 50, they know what Super 8 is. If somebody is 18 years old, I'll explain to you what Super 8 means. So we do the Super 8 camera, which didn't allow much footage to be filmed, and my partner, Paul, filmed it. I was not that day in the show. I was sitting in the audience. So after the pieces were put together at home, we added a different soundtrack because we couldn't match the real voice of Finocchio. So we put Barbra Streisand singing Before the Parade Passes By. But we did find 45 records, not a CD, a record called 45, that Laverne Cummings had made, recorded in a studio. So we sort of dubbed in that song when Laverne Cummings was coming on stage. So that's, we're going to present it when I do a costume change. And then Carol Wallace, the wonderful MC, when he goes like this in the video, means because I used to do most of the wigs of Finocchio, so he was showing off his hairdo. And I used to be so proud when they would say, this hairdo was David de Alba. And somebody would say, who is David de Alba? and they still don't know who David Alba is. A friend of mine says to me, all this time you haven't got famous. I said, well, but at least for not being famous, I got been written in 5 books about my performances, and I got 3 awards. So if I die tomorrow, at least I got something in my resume. They won't say, oh, he didn't do anything. Now, we do have a good video. After that poor face of the Super 8, then we got big time, and we bought, I think it was in those days, $1,000, a lot of money, for a video camera. And my friend, partner Paul, videotaped a wonderful ventriloquist by the name of Kenny Stewart, who was the only boy in the show who was dressed as a boy. He had 2 doll-sized dummies, Sylvia and Sally. So that one is going to appear. And then I'll come back to do some songs for you. And so I'll be back in a second. I mean, well, enjoy this, because this is a very rare, unfortunately, that it's not clear, like an HBO production, because when you're in a theater like now, and you're filming from the back, you don't have enough light to make it fancy, but at least it's the only thing we have of these performers, and 99% of them have passed on. So it is my tribute to them, this show, along with a tribute to my late mom, Tila. If she wasn't, because of my mom, I wouldn't be here tonight. And she was always in front watching me perform. So now I send all these vibrations to heaven, so the boys in the show, my mom, know I'm still here, and I do my best every day to continue with life.